One of the things that has happened for me recently is I've been traveling along for quite a while. It's about a year now that I'm away from my home and I'm traveling overseas, etc., etc. And it's been so easy for me to lose my routine like I used to have in the past. So one of the things that I realized that really grounds me into coming back to my normal habits and routine is my learning. So I just want to check in with you guys. How are you guys doing learning? Are you doing any kind of learning? Our team has changed drastically over the last year or so. But one thing I found that kept the best team members committed and performing well are the ones who learn every day. I want to encourage you guys. I'll share with you guys my personal philosophy about learning, and perhaps you can take away a couple of things that may or may not help some of you guys. So one of the things that I believe is that you must have learning like food every day. I don't look at learning as just learning. I look at it as a growth practice. So it's learning and innovation. I call it learning and innovation. For our team, we say this thing that every morning you start with learning. The reason we do that is because it puts us into a new gear. It shifts our mindset into this mindset of growth. Basically what happens is your entire day's perspective shifts. So in the past, I've had the opportunity to work with CMOs and CEOs of other companies, and sometimes some of these CEOs, they would say, hey, we want to introduce marketing for our company, and I don't have any time. So how do you teach them marketing when they don't have any time? So one of the things we would do is we would get them some courses, and we'll say, first thing in the morning, just spend 5 minutes first thing in the morning. And as you do first thing in the morning, 5 minutes, what happens is your mindset completely shifts. It's not about the content that you learn, but it's the exposure that happens day after day after day. When you think about and watch something about, let's just say marketing, or it could be, let's say you're interested in sports, or you're interested in beauty products, or whatever that may be. If you expose yourself to something every single day, you're going to forget most of it. But the fact that you expose yourself to that same learning over and over again, 30 days or more, you basically condition yourself to become somebody who actually knows a lot about it. You remove all your weaknesses, lack of confidence, etc. And all you need to do is just spend 5 minutes first thing in the morning and learn. Actually, while I'm at it, or 3 minutes, I want to add a bit more. While I'm at it, one of the things that I've learned that works really, really well is using playlists. So let's imagine that you have a challenge. It could be anything. Maybe you have a challenge with anger, or maybe you have a challenge with finances. It doesn't matter. Or maybe you want to create a business and you don't know anything about business. So what I would do is I would go to YouTube, spend maybe 10, 20, 30 minutes, and I will search for business or search for anger management or something like this. And I'll create a playlist. And then I'll filter YouTube with playlists as well. And I'll save a whole bunch of playlists. I'll save a whole bunch of video as a playlist. And then over the next, say, 10 days, 20 days or whatever, I will watch one of those videos every single day. It actually worked better for my peers, my partner, my family members, more than me. Because as a friend, as a family member, because I love to learn, I notice what's their weaknesses. So what I often do is I often will put together a small incentive program and tell them, hey, if you can watch one of these videos every single day for 10 days, I'll give you an incentive. I'll send you guys out to a date. This actually worked really well with one of my cousins, and I sent him and his partner to a date. So anyhow, overall, the idea is make sure you've got some room for learning in your day. Make sure you have got some learning in your week. And yeah, you'll never shrink. You will continue to grow. There's a saying that says, if you're not growing, you're dying. So if you don't want to die, mentally that is, intellectually, find out what is your biggest weakness, create a playlist, and start learning. And see what changes happens in your life. And maybe let us know in the comments down the track what your outcome was. Alright guys, take care.